şeriflerine salavat-ı şerife getirenlerin ahir ve akıbetleri hayrola. Âl-i ezvacı tahiret evladı Resul Eshab-ı Güzin Efendilerimizin sayr-ı ebniyâ-i ve ezem ve Resulün fe haziratın ervâh şeriflerine Pirimiz Bilal Habeşi radıyallahu anh Efendimizin ve alelhusus bu bayinin bayinisi ve bugüne kadar içerisinden gelmiş geçmiş imam müezzin kayımlarının ve kahve ehlinin ervahı için Allah rızası için El Fatiha. Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. İnnallâhe ve melâiketehu yusallûne alen nebi. Ya eyyühellezîne amenü sallu aleyhi ve sellimû teslîmâ. Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammedin ve ala ali seyyidina Muhammed. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Hayya ale's-salah. Hayya ale's-salah. Hayya alel-felah. Hayya alel-felah. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. La ilahe illallah.
Elhamdülillah, elhamdülillah, elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Vessalatu vesselamu ala seyyidina Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ecmain. Nahmedullah Teala ve nastağfiruhu, neşhedü en la ilahe illallah vahdehu la şerike leh. Ve neşhedü enne seyyidina Muhammeden abduhu ve habibuhu ve resuluh. Sallallahu teala aleyhi ve ala alihi ve ashabihi ve ezvaci ve tabi'i ve lefâ reşidin mahdin min ba'di. Ve zelal ümmeti ala tahkik, hususen minhu ala ümmeti hulefâ Resulü ala tahkik. Ümerel Müminin Hazreti Ebu Bekir, Ömer, Osman ve Ali ve ala bekir sahabet tabi'in ridvanullah teala aleyhim ecmain. Ya eyyuhel mu'minunel hazirun, ittakullah teala ve ateyuh, innallah mellezine tekavellezine hum muhsinun. Elhamdülillah, elhamdülillah, elhamdülillah. Estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah el-azim ve atubu ileyh. Inna dina indallahul Islam. One religion in the presence of your Lord, Islam. Saying to us, don't come to my presence with something else. You will be failing. The only religion that I'm accepting is Islam. The only book that I'm accepting is the Quran. The only prophet and the last prophet that I'm accepting is Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam. 21st century people, they are reading a lot. They have so many computers. They built these computers, mashallah. They built so much technology, but they are buried in it. They sink in it. They are knowing nothing because they are not knowing what is good for them and what is bad for them. They are running top speed after illusions and delusions and so many wrong thinkings. And Allah is sending to us saying, Islam. Islam is open. You cannot hide anything to the corners. Everything is open. He has sent 124,000 prophets, and all these prophets were calling their people to Islam, to Allah, saying, La ilaha illallah. That is Islam. Saying, submit yourself to your Lord, one and only, no other one. He has no partner. During these times, prophets came to their nations. Some believed and some didn't. So many prophets came and not even one person believed in them. It didn't change the reality. The one who came and who gave them the message is in safety now. And those ones who became disobedient, they are in trouble. They are in trouble in their graves after Judgment Day. More trouble is coming to mankind. This is what man is building to himself because the ego is standing. The ego is always saying, me and only me. Whatever you say, I don't care. That's what the ego says. Males and females the same. What I say, that's what has to happen. I'm a Muslim, but what my ego likes, that's what I'm going to do. No, you're not a Muslim then. You lost Islam. Islam is to submit yourself to your Lord, to submit yourself to His orders, to submit yourself to His Prophet, ﷺ. Submit yourself to the rightly guided ones. If you are not submitting yourself to them, then you are following the desires of your ego. So you're a servant of your ego. You can do any kinds of forms then. You can be a Buddhist sitting like Buddha. You can be Christians going to church, or Jews going to synagogue once a week, or Muslims going to Jummu'ah, and from time to time going into masjids. But you are following your ego. It's finished. You are not following the orders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because you don't know which ones are those. You do things according to your ego then. 21st century people, from the normal people to murids, to the sheikhs now. Cigarettes in their mouths. They are smoking cigarettes. What is that? If a man can't control himself with a cigarette, if he cannot stop his ego from that cigarette, how is he going to control himself with other orders that Allah is giving to do and to not do? It's impossible. The simplest thing and the worst thing to you, to your community and to your nation, financially and in every way, you cannot stop yourself from that wrong action. How are you going to stop yourself, your ego, from so many other tricks and traps that shaitan is coming to play with you? Yes. Today the name of Islam is there. Today the appearances of the Quran is there. The appearances of messages are there. But mu'mins, where are they? We are looking. Where are they? They are hiding. They are pulling themselves to the corners. And the hypocrites, the fools and the ignorance, the tools for shaitan are appearing here and there. This is the way that it has to happen. That's what the Holy Prophet ﷺ said. The ones that are giving light are going to pull themselves to the corners. So you are not going to see light. Those who are looking for light, they are going to run after, they are going to find it. But those who are not liking the light of Islam, they are not going to care. They are just like the bats. As soon as they see the light, it's bothering them. Shaitan has already changed so many signs in Islam since the 1920s. One way is the other way. Everyone is saying, I'm finding my way. How are you finding your way? From where are you taking that? Sign is showing that way, but already somebody has played around with it. All the signs everywhere, shaitan played around with. And as the Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, in the Akhir Zaman, only the name of Islam is going to stay. The appearances of Islam are going to disappear. That's what's happened. And appearing so many fools. Yes, that sign claiming that they know Islam, claiming that they are the best ones. Some are claiming that they are Mahdi. Some are claiming that they are prophets. Some are claiming that they are Hizr. And some are preparing to declare that they are Mahdi. Allah gave you intelligence to put it together and to think and to watch. Yes, do you have to watch your Shaykh? Of course. You have to watch every activity that is doing. Look, does it fit into the borderlines of Islam? Yes. Not according to your ego, according to Islam. According to the time and according to that place. Where the wolves are, you don't walk around without the stick in your hand. When the wolves are around you, you have to have the gun ready too. It doesn't matter if you're a murid or if you're a sheikh. The wolf is not listening. When the wolf is ready to attack, you have to be able to pull and to shoot. But so many fools today are not knowing anything. They are not knowing the simple steps of Islam. And they are thinking that they know everything and saying, oh, sheikh cannot do this, sheikh cannot do that. Sheikh can use everything that is necessary to save his murid from hell. He is not looking for worldly activities. He's not looking how they are going to think. Sheikh is that one who has been given permission from the Holy Prophet ﷺ, depending on the area that he is working in. As I said, those fools that they cannot stop themselves from cigarettes, they are jumping today and finding other fools like them and thinking that they are going to harm Islam, or thinking that they're going to turn Islam as their ego wants it. You cannot. We have been trying for 1400 years. Not impossible. Impossible. Islam. Inna dina indallahul Islam. The only religion that Allah is accepting. And it looks like now that it's covered. But it's rising again. When that cover is taken off, it's the only one that's taking over the whole world again. It is so easy for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is so hard for those ignorant ones even to think on it. It was so easy for Sultan Mehmed Khan when he aimed to Istanbul, because he had plans and he had aims, and he put his life in front, saying, either Istanbul will take me or I will take Istanbul. There is no other way. They said to him, are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Do you know how protected this city is? He says, I know. I know how it is. But I see a vision. And where my sword is reaching, where my power is reaching, not even your imagination can reach. Because you are not knowing Islam. I know, and I'm reaching there. Watch me. He reached. Watch us. We are reaching back to Istanbul. Watch. We are reaching back to Rome. Watch. All those fools who think that they are standing in front of Islam, in front of those ones, they are only giving energy and power to those who are working in the way of Islam. There is an Ayatul Karimah saying, when they say to you, when you say to them, all your enemies have come together, they are preparing war against you, that's making their faith to grow stronger. And they say, Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. Allah is enough for us. Yes. So any safety that anybody is looking for in dunya and in akhirat, Islam. Real Islam. Islam the way that the Holy Prophet ﷺ brought. Not so many fake things that they put later here and there. Not so many things that they have changed the road with. You can change all the roads, you can change all the signs, but the man who has a vision doesn't need the signs anymore. He doesn't need the GPS anymore. He follows the road. He knows the road because there's a light going in front of him. So if you don't know, then you must follow the guide. You must follow his orders. You must not follow your ego in your head to say, I know so much and I read so much. Yes, the more you read, the more ignorant you're going to become. The more arrogant you're going to become in these days. The more fool you're going to become in these days. Because that's what they are preparing for you. Not even understanding that part, that there are so many enemies of Islam running to finish it. Who are the enemies of Islam? The fascists are the enemies of Islam. The communists are the enemies of Islam. The secularists are the enemy of Islam. The laiks are the enemies of Islam. The feminists are the enemies of Islam. All these are enemies of Islam. We have more to say, but it doesn't fit to this khutbah place. Other times we may say, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah, lazim allazi la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum wa atubu ilayh. La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, lahul mulku wa lahul hamdu yuhyi wa yumiitu ala kulli shay'in qadir. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت على كل شيء قدير لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت على كل شيء قدير لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إن كنت من الظالمين لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إن كنت من الظالمين لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إن كنت من الظالمين سبح قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة والروح سبح قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة والروح سبح قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة والروح Inna dina indallahil Islam.
Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah, eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah, eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Hayya alel selah, hayya alel selah, hayya alel felah, hayya alel felah. قد قام الصلاة قد قام الصلاة الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله